Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back to do another retrospective video, and I've been covering the Elm Street franchise, and I've pretty much hit the bottom of the barrel spot for me. I'm here today to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, probably my second worst favorite of the franchise. Um, the first being the next one that I'll cover by myself, because, if I don't have a guest going forward for these videos, odds are I didn't really care for it, and I'm just trying to get it out of the way, basically. But I don't want to shit on, I don't want to completely shit on every movie. I want to go in depth on why I don't enjoy these movies. So yeah, let's talk Dream Child real quick. Two words going into this: skateboarder Freddy. When you have Freddy Krueger riding a fucking skateboard, that pretty much tells you everything that you're gonna get in this movie. This was released in 1989, directed by Stephen Hopkins. Who also directed Predator 2 and Lost in Space, actually. Freddy is just pretty much comedic fodder at this point, as soon as he's resurrected, he has that stupid line, "It's a boy." I mean, he's just slipping further and further into SNL skit territory. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this movie. It's fucking nuts. I mean, you got babies popping out of people and all kinds of shit that doesn't make sense, stupid character decisions and stupid story decisions that don't make any sense either. I mean, it's all over the place. We do get Alice Johnson back from part 4. That's probably one of the only highlights. But she's bottled down because she's having all these damn flashbacks and dream visions, and she's dressed like a nun, and fucking Robert Englund is there, sans makeup. And we get more story about Amanda Kruger, Freddy's mom. It's just I just didn't I wasn't the biggest fan of the flashbacks, basically. I didn't like any of the characters in this movie. They weren't as developed as the previous two, like Kincaid and Joey and shit, even Kristen Parker. It's sad to see that we went from good characters to completely useless and pointless and forgettable characters just a year later. It's a testament to the writing, man. I hated the Freddie Jr. shit, the kids stuff. I thought that was extremely annoying. And I just didn't think we needed to have him when we have Freddie himself. I think it took away from a lot of Robert Englund's presence. I just annoying, dude. It was just very annoying and so cheesy. It's like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon, But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about this movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I skimmed through it the other day, upon doing some research for these videos, just to kind of get refreshers. And yeah, I mean, it still stands as one of the worst in the series, in my opinion. I just don't have any fun with it. I just roll my eyes at a lot of the stuff in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Dream Child. But before we go, I do got to talk about my favorite kill, because with all these videos, whether the movie's good, bad, or hated it, loved it, I always got to talk about my favorite kill. I got to single out a favorite kill in these damn things. So there's only 3 kills in this fucking movie, so there's not really many to choose from. But if I had to, honestly, dude, I'd have to talk about all 3 of them. Honorable mentions being Greta, fucking at the dinner table. She was basically fed herself, cut open and shit, and Freddy feeds her to herself, if that makes any sense. From Chef Freddy, mind you. It's a cool concept. I liked it. Her face is all like swollen and shit at one point. Mark's death was interesting. It's kind of weird and cheesy, very corny with the whole superhero thing. And, like I said earlier, skateboarder Freddy. And then you get Super Freddy, which is even weirder. But the sequence was unique and inventive, so I got to give him props there. And last but not least, my favorite kill has got to be Dan, hands down, on the motorcycle. I thought that was very unique and horrifying as a kid. It was pretty brutal, Shout out to the special effects team, man. I think that's one of the most unique kills you could do. Although it gets really fucking cheesy with Freddy spitting out those lines. What does he say? This dude feels the need for speed. Like, oh, come on, dude. And then he belts out another one. What was it? Something, hey, Dad, better not dream and drive, or something to that regard. And it's just so fucking cheesy, and it just takes you out of the horrifying sequence, because this death sequence should be more horrifying than it is. If you take out the comedic shit and the stupid one-liners, I think it could have made for like a terrifying kill. And it still was from a visual standpoint. But yeah, Freddy's one-liners just are overbearing in this movie. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Dream Child. I wouldn't be surprised if it's at the bottom of a lot of y'all's lists. So yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think of it. I'm curious to see what other people think of this. If you hate it, if they love it, hey, if you love it, awesome, man. I'm glad you love it. I can't get with it, but on that note, that's gonna wrap it up here. So we'll see y'all next time.